Hi guys, me Muddy Gamer again, and this stream is starting 11 minutes late. I do apologise. Family stuff and didn't have a bath, so a little bit late. So today we're going to be playing a bit more Project Cars 2. Loving this game so far. I mean, I've always enjoyed it, but it's just with the way the community's grown and the more people that are now moving over to Project Cars 2 from Forza, it's just feeling a whole lot more homely, if I'm honest. Whereas before, it wasn't there wasn't the same amount of support for Project Cars. I think people have got to the edge of where they're slightly fed up with Forza at the moment. They're slightly annoyed at the way it's gone. So sorry if I look a bit meh. I'm just checking everything's all working fine. It does look like it. So right, I'm gonna do a online lobby. There was a guy that was going to help me called Black Knight, I believe, who's going to help me set up the lobby. So possibly was in here. So what I want to do tonight is I actually want to try and get multi-class racing. It's just for some reason all the update things that I've been trying to put out aren't actually working. So I do apologise for this slow start to the stream. Also, what I promised I was going to do before I do this is a guy called Kenneth Gallanif has asked me to show my wheel settings. So I'm going to go across and just show him my wheel settings at the beginning of this straight off the bat. So we're going to go into the control configuration now. What I think you're asking, Kenneth, is how I configure the steering angle for mine. So what I do is when I go down to calibrate wheel, it asks you to do the whole steering range. You do the whole steering range and then push it if you're on a Fanatec, because there is a little bit past the bump stop. Press next. Now steering lock, I'm going to want this to be 90 degrees is 900. So that's what I want it to be, and that's how I set mine up. When you go into force feedback settings, they're really not that different from standard. Straight away you've got the basic layout there. Nothing's really been changed. Sorry, that was a bit quick, didn't realise it would go. Then you've got your force feedback I have as informative. I do have a shoulder issue, so it's set to that for a reason. Let's see if the community is there. How long will you be streaming? I could plug in my wheel and Xbox. About an hour and a half. Right, so we're going to try and get onto this. Right, so I've shown you the calibration of the wheel now, Kenneth. Hope that's good for you. I'm just going to quickly go onto my YouTube live streaming panel so I can tweet out that this is actually happening. Hey, how you doing, David? Who was it on Discord that said they were going to help me with setting up the multi-class? Can you remember? I can't seem to find him. I'm looking through Discord. Let's go back over to create an online event. So motorsport presets. What motorsport presets have we got here? Rallycross, GT, endurance, karts, open wheeler. I can't for the life of me find where. Oh, I know it was. I bet he's not here at the moment. No, he's not online. It was Devil. It was Devil. So I've Discorded him to see if I can get him across. Open wheel. I don't really want that. So vehicle select. Left T. Does that mean I can pick 2 different vehicles? Right, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll just carry on with the Ginettas for now. The Ginetta GT5s, because we're all getting pretty good at them. And then we will try... Mandatory pit stay, standing stop. Yeah, we'll go with standing stop. Host settings, public, no password. No, not going to bother with that. Opponent settings. Hey, Jackal, how you doing, buddy? Maximum grid size 16. Maximum human opponents 15. Fill with AI on. Opponent skill level 70. Ah, so can you do that then? Till about 10 o'clock. Multi-class, have I just found it? So, there we go. So I don't want that, no. I want just Ginetta GT5s. Oh, get off. You're gorgeous. Yeah. You off to bed? Yeah. Kiss. Mwah. Love you. Sweet James. Mwah. Right. So, going to multi-class. Clear all. GT5 and GT5 and it's X to select. That's what I'm doing wrong. There we go. So we've got 2 types. Save. GT5, GT4 in the lobby, guys. Yeah, you do have AI because we can't guarantee. They're only going to replace if there's no one there. 10 laps. There will be no practice, but there will be quali. Quali will be start time of 2 o'clock. Save. Save. Start. There we go. There we go. We finally got there, guys. We finally got there. Right. It's a little bit quiet, isn't it? I'm going to vote to start and just get on starting doing some laps. It is open, so feel free to come and join us, guys. See my lovely white feet here. Charles Campanella, thank you very much, mate. I hope Campanella. I'm terrible with pronunciations, so I do apologise if I've just absolutely murdered your name, but thank you very much for the compliment.
I hope you're already a subscriber and you're enjoying it, my friend. You seem to be, as you just said you were, so I'm just talking out my butt right now, aren't I? You know, filler's never filler unless it's filling a space that isn't filled. As the free viewers at home will know. So are you going to come and play with us, Charles? Not like that, I mean in the game. God, the loading screens on these take forever. It's going to be interesting, to say the least. Oh, nice. Well, I look forward to you racing amongst us in the community then. Oh, look at that BRZ. What is that doing here? I didn't know BRZ were GT. Maybe BRZ are GT5s. Well, they could be GT3s, I guess. GT3s aren't the fastest. Trying to get some heat into these tyres. I must remember to brake. I do love this car. Really, really, really do. If you're at home and you want to get involved, just get involved. The only thing I ask is that you keep the stream on. Oh, massive lockup because I was fiddling about with other stuff. It's because I need to be on this tab. There we go. It was the slowdown's fault, yeah. Oh, a bit of drifting there. I know one thing I need to do. I've just seen that one of my can't invite him to game. Invite to game. It's not allowing me. I'm guessing he hasn't installed it yet. Have you just tried joining and can't join because it's full of AI? Or is the AI leaving? because I can't seem to invite people. Yeah, I'm exactly the same, Charles. This is really good. And I have it on bulk standard. Tam, I am streaming for about another hour and a half, mate. About another hour and a half. I'm hoping that some of you guys can get in here. I'm sort of waiting. I'm going to back out if no one else turns up. Yeah, that'd be awesome, Tam. Night Bus, you on your way? You should be able to join on me, because for some reason it's not allowing me to invite you. If I tried last time. It's not highlighted. So I don't know what that means. You should be able to find it in the list. Alright, exit. Yep, no worries. Thank you, Nick. Alright, I know how to do it now, so it should be nice and quick. Yep. Fill with AI opponents off then. There we go. Try now. Oh, you're already in. I was just sending that anyway. Let's see if anyone else wants to come along. There we go. Invites have been sent. Let's get going. Is it still set? It's not still. Ah, is it still set on 2 people max? Did I just leave it on 2 people max? Oh, this is starting to bug me. Why does it put it on 2 people max straight away? Surely it wants everyone to be involved. If it is Night Bus, just back straight out and I'll resort it. Back straight out and I'll resort it. Unless I can change the options, no. Yeah, no, back out. Sorry about this messing around. Thanks for pointing it out. I'd be like, why is no one in? Right, create. Right. Save. So that should be right now, shouldn't it? Start. 16 players, there we go. Let's invite him as well. Corn Wolf. There we go, and Blackbird's in. Clam Big Ham, how you doing, man? Perfecto, mon ami. Let's get going. So at least we've got a couple of people in here. Welcome, guys. Thank you for joining me this evening. Sorry about the mess up at the beginning. I'm sure it's going to be good. I would like to try and get even numbers of both types of car on the field, if possible, between GT5 and GT4, just to make it a little bit more interesting. So if we can do that, that'd be great. I'm going to start in GT5. But it looks like everyone else... Ah, that's still one GT4 out there. That's good. There we go. Let's get cracking. It's loading. It's taking forever, but it is loading. Right, I'm just checking everything as we do it, because YouTube likes taking a dump on me recently. Tam Hamanil, what is your name, please, bud? I can never remember. It's really difficult for me, not for anyone else mainly, but for me, it's really difficult for me to remember who is who when they're yeah, are you Tam Hamnil in this as well? Or are you T-Ham? You're Taham, aren't you? Yay, awesome. Remember to hit like, guys, please. Perfect, 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 perfect. Come on, here we go, guys. Need a few more GT4s on track. Let's try and warm this. Oh wow, look at that Cayman, looks beautiful. That's alright, mate. The only reason we set these lobbies up is for us all to have fun and to try and gain a bit of experience, a bit of racecraft, and some advancements on our license. Whoa, big lag spike there. It's going to be interesting to see what the lap times are between these two. Oh, you are joking. It's alright, didn't really want to use that as a quali lap anyway. Tyres are still cold. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you make a mistake, Paul Fly. It's just nice to have you back, mate. What am I getting a slowdown for?
There's only one GT4 out there at the moment. Hey, devil. I don't think I corner cut. I think I might have just gone a little bit too far when I clipped the back end out. I don't think I corner cut. Nice to see all of you today. Thank you for joining us. So I was racing on this track yesterday with Jackal, I think it was. Was it yesterday? It wouldn't have been yesterday. Maybe it was yesterday. I don't know. Ooh, big lag spike there. Oh man, lag spike, then unsettled. No, you're all good, bud. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're not a member of the channel and you've just joined off of the normal thing, I'm Muddy Gamer, I'm a YouTuber. Any subscriptions would be amazing. Doesn't cost you anything, I'm just trying to grow the channel. Ah, awesome. I can never tell. Right, let's try and get a clean lap in now. One second, I'll read that when I'm on a bit that's not so demanding of my attention. I'll join if I wasn't updating stuff. Yeah, no worries, mate. Yeah, some of the GT4s are really nice. I'm just still, do you know what, I just think this is my skill level at the moment. It's driving at a reasonable pace in GT5s. I don't think I'm quite there in the GT4s yet. Oh come on, I'm actually going to get a lap in. What's a lap? 147. I'm going to get another lap in. That shouldn't have been invalidated. Tyre screw's not good. Well, it tells you when you're on the edge of adhesion. Oh wow, thank you for becoming a new member, Devil. I've seen that there before I've heard it. Oh. Alright! There we go. I'm going to change that soon because that's terrible. Wow, thank you very much, my friend. If you're who I think you are, you're already on the Discord, right? Yeah, I cringed a little. I need to get that changed. It's an old membership thing. I'm going to get Pixel on the case. Someone's sitting in the pit lane, did you say? Taco. Hello? Oh, okay, cool, no worries. Well, it doesn't look like I'm going to get a quali lap in because I went back to the pits to try and find out what was going on. Devil Z, are you known on my... Are you LZZ Devil Z? You are indeed. I'm going to make you a member. There's your roles. You are now a member on the Muddy Gamer channel. Thank you very much, my friend. Yeah, so that whole thing needs to change. I understand that. I only got Project Cars 2 today, so don't be judging. I won't be judging. No one judges you here in the Muddy Gamer community. We're all about trying to increase our skill levels amongst each other and having fun. At the end of the day, if you make a mistake and it causes someone else to either go off the track, avoiding you, etc., and they lose a place, give them the place back. We try and promote good racecraft, as well as obviously increasing our own skill level. So we're all good here at Muddy Gamer. So just enjoy. Don't worry about it if you think you're a little bit less skillful than someone else. Chances are someone's less skillful than you. I mean, look at me. I couldn't even get a qualifying lap in. I didn't get a lap in at all. Suzuki, you're good. You're good, Suzuki. Get involved. It should be automatic. Or did you come banging into the pits at full pelt? See, I've got automatic while you're in the pits, but if you come banging into the pits at full pelt, you are gonna get that, unfortunately. Sorry, I was reading something and it just took my mind. What's going on? Let me just check something. I think now, Devil Z, I think you're now the stream boss. Look at that. Down there. There's your health bar. Look at that. He's got his own health bar and everything, guys. So I don't know how to undisqualify you, Taco. Night bus with 2 place grid penalty there. Alright, cool. So you're only disqualified from qualifying, not from... Ah, perfect. I didn't want you missing out on the race. What's a GRA? What's a GRA, Devil? Don't think I've ever raced one. Is that an open wheeler? Ah, Group A. See, it meant nothing to me. Alright, so there we have it. On pole we have GTX Day, followed up by UK Blackbird, then Night Bus, followed by Chase Oak, Calm Big Ham, BASPW, Cinco Syndicate, Crank, Nebula, Surfjang, Taco Hellion, and then myself. Let's see how this race pans out. This is the first time I've bothered doing a multi-class. We've got quite a few different cars there. Got a couple of Porsches, I think. We've got a Ginetta as well. I can't tell what the top car is there. I think that's an Audi. So it should be an interesting race. Lots of different cars. Lots of... 2 secs buzz. Top car's a BMW. Ah. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Remember, guys, if you are getting a GT4 car coming round behind you, you just stay on your line. Do not move for that GT4 car. The GT4 car is faster and more capable of going around you than you are getting out of its way. It is down to you to stay on the racing line. You do not have to give that racing line up unless it's coming to a corner.
and then obviously if you can concede the position safely, do so, but do not just get yourself out of the way and panic because GT4 cars coming up. GT4 cars, like in any other racing event, the faster cars have to find their way around the slower cars, not the slower cars have to get out of the way of the faster cars. That being said, I would like no one to be blocking purposely. You're not racing the faster cars. And we're off. Oh, terrible start, and the rest of the grid pulling away. I think I'm all at the back on my own. It's turn 1.
Left.
Trying to avoid whoever that was I just overtook. Oh, we've got a car stuck in the middle of the road.
Half length behind.
What happened there? That was a car just dead in the middle of the road. Oh, come on, man.
Half length back. You got 2 lengths back.
Alright, here we go. I don't know whether that was someone yanking the handbrake. You've been kicked from the game already. Not by me, my friend. Right, now, who have I got ahead of me? Surf John. And Bus up ahead as well. Time to try and get some laps in, guys. Not really gonna be reading chat for a second until I catch up to this guy ahead of me. I need to be making up some positions here, I think. That car guy's just joined the lobby. I don't think you could join once the race was going. Up with the other 2 GT5s here.
He's feeling the pressure.
Didn't gain anything now though. How am I getting slow down? With slowdowns as well is sometimes it ruins your flow. I'm much closer to him this time than I was last time, which is always a good thing. Just gonna take it bit by bit. Up with Surf John. And that to move out the way of the GT4 jet, which is good.
there is one behind me, I'm not quite sure.
Brilliant first sector. That's your best so far.
Come on, come on, come on. Oh, I can see a car coming up. I don't know if it's a GT4, but it is behind me. Oh no, he's gone. He's gone, the pressure got to him. I put a little bit too much in. Not quite sure who's up ahead. That was a brilliant lap. Felt really good. No controller on this.
Nice one, a new PB.
Although I did. How is me coming off the throttle a slowdown? I think that's a GT4 anyway, so I'm not racing him, so it's fine. Yeah, I did play Forza earlier just to try and get used to the controller, Mergenator, and I got 75th, 74th in Europe. So that guy just completely glitched out and ended up behind me again. Right, so that has cost me time against Chase Oak. 8 seconds up the road he is. No idea, mate. I think he glitched out. Nice little buffer. So I don't need to push too hard, but I want to be trying to aim to be consistent in the same sort of lap time area. Now, is that my next target? 6-7 seconds up the road. It is. Sometimes I drop it a gear to try and pull it in. Here comes a Porsche guy again. Proper slow through there I had to be. I'm not sure if that car up ahead has got the same sort of grip. It's definitely got the pace. Look as it peels away. Taking not the ideal line, I feel. So I'm a second slower because I've had to move out the way for GT4 again.
fastest final sector so far today. Keep it up.
Come on, 3/10 up from the first turn. Come on, come on, come on. Remember guys, hit that like button if you're enjoying seeing this sort of thing. Oh, so 5th place is just ahead there. Not too much in it. Still a lot left of this race to go. There. What happened there? A little bit up on the curb and just goodbye. No, I really do need to keep on because I've got surf right behind me now. Yeah, I'll take that as a slow down, it's fine. Because I was slow there, purposely slow. That one big off has cost me loads. That was a huge off. Hey Jamie Belt, 1 second mate, I'll read that. %% download, you caught player. Nice. Try and stay off that outside curb if I can. That's what got me last time. So I've dropped surf a little bit now. Not by much, just a little bit. Taking liberties there with the limits of the track. I think the tyres are probably quite warm. It's a lovely bit of track that. Surf has caught me up. I'm dropping him again, so obviously that's just the concertina effect.
Some of these curbs are just not nice.
That's your best sector 2 time so far.
Come on. 1 second, I'll read that, Jamie. It's just a bit long at the moment for me to spend all that time looking. I think Surf has made another mistake. Are we sticking to, yep, GT4s and GT5s for this evening. I quite like the mix. People who think they want to go a little bit faster can pick the GT4s up. People who are happy in the GT5s can pick the GT5s up. We can still have a race. It's going to give us spatial awareness. It's going to give us awareness of closing traffic. Read stuff when it's just short, so I do apologise again, Jamie. I will get back to what you've written in a minute. Be careful, man. Be careful in this bit here. Oh, I had to grab that then, it started to snap. How was that anything to do with a cooldown? Why do I need to slow down there? Enough of a slow down? How? How's it giving me that? 2 second penalty? I don't get it. I mean, it doesn't matter, the guy's miles behind at the moment, but why have I got a 2 second penalty for that? Anyone? I thought I was still within the limits of the track. Was I not within the limits of the track then? I mean, if I was taking liberties like that, then I can understand. How you doing, your father? That was a silly penalty, right? 2 second penalty. I never gain 2 seconds from that, do I? Sitting in the middle of the road, Oak. Yeah, those leg spikes were insane. They were indeed. Right, so how did we finish that up there? Muddy got third, Surf got fourth. We got GTX Dave smashing it at the top there. Then Taco Hellion, then Blackberg and Psycho Syndicate. I'm spectating. GT4s just keep freezing on track. Yeah, it was just Syndicate, I think. Right, so you said, Jamie, let's try and read what you said. Where are you? Where are you? What's the damage comparison compared to Forza? Better or worse? Better, mate. It's more realistic. My daughter just had to turn on the Xbox because I'm at work. Oh, now you know. You should send her a text saying I know you're on the Xbox. Really freak her out. Alright, so got about an hour, so let's do trying to think of places that they have these sort of events. Could do Bathurst, that'd be interesting. Yeah, let's do Bathurst. 10 laps, nah, it's going to be long. That's going to be long. Road America, okay, good call. Road America it is. Remember guys, if you're enjoying this at home, please hit that like button. Remember guys, if you're enjoying this at home on the stream, please hit that like button. I would do a comparison video, but I think it's a bit long in the tooth of both games for me to do a comparison now. It's probably been done to death, but I appreciate the idea. Yeah, those leg spikes were horrific, absolutely horrific. So it looks like we've got an even amount of GT4s and GT5s on track. GT1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 of each. There we go. That's perfect. All right, maybe not now. 6, 4. Here we go. If it loads when it starts. So I've not driven this track on Project Cars 2 yet at all. Hello Neighbour. I did wonder why you were playing Hello Neighbour Mergenator. I wasn't going to say anything. I mean, I didn't want to ruin your reputation, if I'm honest. Do any damage to that. I don't want to do that to you, my friend. We'll say no more about it. For you 16 viewers at home, if this is your first time visiting at Muddy Gamer on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button. We are on a march towards 2,000 subs, and we can only get there with your help. It doesn't cost a thing, but does make me a very, very happy Muddy. Ah, My Little Pony Rainbow Adventure. Now you're talking about a game. Yeah, the GT4s are definitely a massive step up. $2,000 subs will be right. Do you know what? I really want to get to 2,000 subs. It was my goal for before Christmas, but it was just unattainable. I wasn't putting in the work.
Get some temperature into these tyres and warm the brakes. Take it steady on the outlap.
It was all my own fault. I sort of fell out of love with doing videos and streams because I was so busy in real life. One second, Merg, I haven't seen what you've just written. Well, we need to do it 2,000 subs before last Xmas. No, being a racing YouTuber isn't easy. I think opening up to Project Cars 2 has definitely helped, if I'm honest. I mean, you know Mergenator as much as I. Oh! Is that going to give me a penalty? No, so you can run a little bit wide there. It just seems so much more like a real track than in Forza. Oh, that's not a very nice curb. Black Knight showing us how to do some drifting there. And absolutely disappearing. It's not at all. I know. But the community seems to be, well, no. Forza's arcade. It's got its place. The thing that Project Cars 2, I'll have the discussion while I'm live streaming because people agree and stream or disagree. The thing that Project Cars 2 hasn't got, which I really hope it does get when it comes to Project Cars 3, it doesn't necessarily have such a big community, whereas Forza is, it's not all things to all men, but it tries to cater for the lowest common denominator, which is people on controller. And because of that, it's very accessible and attainable. But what they do for that is they dumb down the whole mechanics of the game. So people like us who are wheel users, I'm taking it that you're a wheel user, don't necessarily get the best out of it. I mean, I was fairly competitive in Forza until they've redone the wheel mechanics recently. Hello, Lloyd Sheen. So, where Forza beats Project Cars is the community, the beauty of it, in the fact that it's a very pretty game to look at, whereas Project Cars have done a great job on making the cars aesthetic. But on Xbox, for example, I think that they let the surroundings go a little bit, but that, you know, that's just my opinion. If you look at Forza, it seems to have a lot more depth in its surroundings. I play Project Cars on PC as well, and when you play it on PC, it's absolutely beautiful. Oh my god, that's a massive block up into that section. I mean, do you play Forza at all? Nice. So you know what I mean when it's like it's all things to all men. It's sort of, if you want to get a transit van and go around Nürburgring like they do on Top Gear, you can do that. You say that, but there's some serious money involved in it now. Forza RC prize pool $250,000. The Le Mans Esports Series recently, 100 odd, I think. Microsoft. But Le Mans Esports, yes. But the argument would be Le Mans Esports is not backed by Microsoft at all, and they're putting a lot of money forward. They've got people like Fernando Alonso, they've got Sauber, Williams. Oh, of course. But that's the same with any. But it's the same with any, really, isn't it? I mean, Forza's now. Forza. Go on. Yes. Yeah, Project Cars is. Exactly. Yes, it will be the last race, Jackal, and yeah, it does. It caters to people. It's sort of I would call it a gateway game. It's an arcade game, but it's enough of a sim in the way that it does have physics. It's not like Outrun. It does have physics. It's a gateway game, so people play Forza. They like racing competitively. They move on to something like Project Cars 2 eventually, and then eventually onto iRacing. Trying to keep up with chat here, it's going mental. 1 second. I'm listening, go on. Yes, yeah. iRacing's 100% PC. Oh, we're losing enough. Right, I'm going to catch up with what's... Go on. Yeah, Slightly Mad Studios. I hear that they're making their own console. I think that unless it's I think that could either be, if they're smart, they will make it a console for the sim racer, where you can have triple monitors and so on, because they need to. They can't just bang a console out. I don't know about you guys at home, but I don't know if you heard. Slightly Mad Studios is releasing a console. They're making a console. For me, they're going up against the likes of Sony and the likes of Microsoft. If you don't have your own niche console goodness, then what are you going to do against those guys? It needs to be the console for sim racing. Right, let's go and check from what I've seen here. 1 second. So Lloyd joined. I've seen everything more Twitch and PC than Forza. They've changed him again. I kind of wish Xbox had dedicated hoppers in PC too. Fun last 4 laps. GT4 lobby, no practice or qualifying, just a random grid and race. I mean, not worried about surroundings, to be honest. I use landmarks as the breaking point. I understand what you're saying there, Devil, with the break point, but I like the only difference between Project Cars 2, in my mind, to stop people moving over, is because they'll say Forza looks better and this looks last gen. That's just one thing. It doesn't to me, but they will say that because Forza graphically is prettier. I also, Merganator, wish that there was dedicated servers. I think that's something that they have to bring to Project Cars 3. If they don't, they're going to have the same glitchiness when they join. That's a big problem. Yes, Sean, the Project Cars 2 is more twitchy than Forza, but that's very much because the geometry of the cars is true or truer than Forza. So if you hit a curb in a car and your rebound in your springs is very, very hard, then it's going to throw the back end out. So it tries to mimic that as best it can. It's 100%, 100k for Le Mans, yeah, so that is good. No. I agree. You know, I agree, Dave. So GTX Dave has just brought up a good point. He says he doesn't think graphics is everything in a game, and I completely agree. But that's because we've bought this game and we've enjoyed it, and we understand that. And we understand that there's a lot that goes on behind in Project Cars 2, which is what makes it so good. The live track, the day-night cycle, the weather cycle. You can make it so it starts dry and then it starts raining. And that, the other day I was in a race and we were racing GT4s, and we started off, I was banging in some great laps, and then it rained. And it was in my mind, do I pit now and try and put on some wet tyres to give me ultimate grip? This is a 5-lap race. Am I going to make that time back up? How long's a pit stop? All these things you don't think about in a game like Forza. But yes, it's not the be-all and end-all to have graphics. It really isn't. But to get people in and looking at your game, being pretty is a massive thing. And it's not my point of view that it needs to be. It's just society's point of view that if it's not running at 60 frames at 4K, then it's last gen, and that's so much our throwaway societies. If it's not there, then it's not good. I'm not saying it's no. There's prettier looking games though. Is all I'm saying. I like Project Cars 2. I think you're taking it. I'm not. I love the way it looks. I particularly like the replay factor of Project Cars 2. I think the replays on Project Cars 2 look real. I think the replays on Forza, which is technically prettier, there's more pixels per inch, etc., or wherever it is, whatever it is, pixel per millimeter. I can't remember what the thing is, but there's more pixels used in Forza to make it look shinier at certain points. But you get away from that. Project Cars 2 does a lot more with a lot less. You go understand that Slightly Mad Studios, this was only their second venture into gaming, and they didn't do a great job of Project Cars 1. I hated that game. Project Cars 2, they blew my mind away. To the normal gamer, yeah, Merganator says it in chat, to the normal gamer, graphics are everything besides gameplay. Graphics can help immerse you in a game, but not save gameplay and mechanics. Very true to the average gamer. And that's a fair point. And frame rates are very important, and this does suffer. The problem in making your own console, you need to have exclusives. They'll only have Project Cars 2, or will they? Will they only have Project Cars 2? Remember, Slightly Mad Studios is backed by Bandai. What games do Bandai have in their back catalogue that they'll just rebrand and re-bring out? We don't know. It's not going to be Slightly Mad Studios console. It's going to be Bandai's console. Let's not forget that they are the guys that are behind Slightly Mad Studios' bankroll. So it's not Slightly Mad Studios is going out there and they're making this console just for Project Cars 2. That's not what I'm trying to allude to. But what I'm saying is, if you've got a game like Project Cars 2, which is absolutely bloody amazing on 3 monitors, on my setup at home, when I play 3 monitors on the PC, it's an amazing game. But when I play it on the Xbox, I'm missing a huge fraction of that. That was all I was trying to get at. But yeah, I mean, Assetto isn't that pretty, but I love it. Yeah, Devil, yes, but I don't love the UI in Assetto Corsa, and I really like the UI in Project Cars. Yes, thank you very much, Jackal. Smash that like button, guys. There's 16 of you in there, or there was, so I'm hoping there's 16 right. Let's be honest, most of the Forza fan base are casual fans and gaming and cars, not the hardcore sim and motorsport. This is true. This is true.
Smash the like button.
It's Muddy Gamer on YouTube. It's yeah, just go onto YouTube, type in Muddy Gamer, and you will find me. Sorry if I'm talking over everyone. Just I'm still in a GT5. Probably fed up with being left behind. Yeah. For you, those of you that aren't or who don't know me, I run these clean racing lobbies twice a week at least. So oh, GT4s and GT3s for the next stream, you're asking, Devil? Maybe maybe GT4s, GT3s and GT5s, because I like the GT5s, and that gives us space for 5 of each. Triple threat, guys, triple threat. Yeah, so if you're interested in doing more racing like this, thank you for your donation as well.
Next stream, GT4 or GT3.
Scared the life out of me. Yeah, if you haven't subscribed to Muddy Gamer, go do so. And I do a lot of clean racing streams. Touring cars, 90s. Ooh, maybe. Sink in.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. Lag, sorry, I got lag. Someone just subscribed. Whoa, there's a big crash on the start finish straight. I can't see who just subscribed, but I will check it out in a minute. 1 second. Silent Instigator, is it? Silent Instigator, thank you very much for subscribing. I have no idea how to go faster on this track, mainly because every time I tried I kept ruining it. I'm sticking to the left, so if you're that GT4 car, come past me, buddy. Nope. It's gone, disappeared. Oh, lovely, look at that. On your left.
He's on your right. Right side. You're clear.
Sorry, Tam. I thought you were further back. Oh! Sorry, Black. Oh yeah, this is becoming a bit of a cluster for me, I can tell you that. Yeah, I think you get more variation on Forza for different track layouts, but I prefer the tracks in this game. I mean, the ultimate game would be a love child of the 2, wouldn't it? If Forza took all the motorsport, yes, the tracks are all real tracks. Yeah, but then again, I do not all of them, but yeah, I like Prague, for example, and Maple Valley, and yeah, that's fake. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Like, so I do a Sunday spec race on Forza. It's probably the only time I play Forza every week for my loyal Forza subscribers, and
Right.
oh man.
One length back. One on your right.
Oh, come on. Sorry, mate. Span out because I'm trying to avoid you. Yeah, I've got competition. How many members already? I think 5, Jackal. Right, let's try and get some racing done, because I'm not paying any attention and just reading the chat at the moment on a track that I know little about, so just trying to Jamie, I'm really struggling to read what you write, bud, because you write so much in one go. Trying to read it, and I don't have that amount of time to look up. So what does it say? Ride 3 falls into the category of not having spectacular graphics, but plays really good. Forza bikes never played first 2. Oh, okay. I've never played Ride either. Not a game that I mean, I love motorbikes, but it's not a game I've ever played. Yeah, I think I'm on 5 memberships now, which is crazy. Thank you all for becoming members. Go on. Yeah, go for it. Yeah. Yeah. The old James Bonds, for example. The old James Bonds were done on a set, but then they were out on location as well. Even GoldenEye had that massive dish, didn't it? Gave you a sense of depth. You just can't get that with graphics. Hang on 1 second, I'm just trying to keep things. For some reason, it keeps on. Oh, 100%. 100%. Yeah, you're preaching to the converted, buddy. I'm on the same fence as you. I prefer this to Forza. Otherwise, I'd be playing Forza. Exactly. Yeah, I've got a Horizon, I don't play it. Yep. I completely agree. That's its strength is also its weakness, is what you're saying. Yeah, I agree with you. Unlucky, Tam. Unlucky, mate. I wondered why you were going in the pits. Have you? Oh no, mate. I've already crashed out in a big way. Once already.
Focus Muddy.
Very funny, Jackal. Thank you for your donation, buddy. You know that I was going to look at the screen when you say Focus Muddy. You know it. Gonna catch up with a night bus 20 seconds down the road.
Good lap. That's your fastest lap so far today.
Right. Let's just concentrate. On a track I don't know, no racing or braking line, because I don't like taking away any sort of realism. I mean, I think the lighting in Project Cars is actually much more real than in games like Forza, for example. The lighting is much better. Just the lighting models, the way that the shadows interact with the car, for example. Managed to turn my car around there on the spot. So easy to do on this. I mean, the one thing that I'd say Project Cars needs more is the feeling under braking. Yeah, Assetto Corsa nails it. Forza's alright, or was alright, until they started messing with the mechanics. Whoa! What happened there? It's like a spring broke or something is what it was like. It just catapulted me off the track. That's ridiculous. Seriously, I was just going around the fast one after the really, like the corner that never ends, the right-hander that carries on. Going back to go on the fast bit. Curb yeeted me, yeah, yeeted me across the whole bloody track. I think Night Bus is going to absolutely destroy me on this. 10 more. Alright, this is going to be the last race tonight, guys, because I think it's going to go all the way to 10 o'clock. Mate, I'm making mistakes all over the shop. I'm trying to read. It's because I've got the screen all the way over there as well. There you go, I can read there now. Right, so it was 29 seconds at the beginning of this lap. See you soon, Merganator. If you want, as I said, if you want to get involved in these lobbies more often and start racing with everyone that's in here, new and old faces. I'm also on Twitter, and that's where I usually announce. Twitter and Discord. I announce when I'm starting a stream, so if you want to get in and make sure you've got a spot, they're the places to follow me. Staying away from the curb. Oh. Be good. Oh, I left some tyre smoke there. So, I've taken the Night Bus from 29 seconds down to 24. Hopefully that'll go, yep. I'm still gaining because I'm still 1 second, it's 26 seconds. Oh, Tammy, you did.
Nice one, that's your fastest lap so far.
Tam, I will try and do another stream, a random one this week. Maybe Thursday night, very much dependent on whether my friend pops over. Very much dependent on whether she turns up or not. Means that I will, if I've got no one over, as soon as it's 8 o'clock and my daughter's asleep, I'm online streaming. So just keep an eye on Twitter. Make sure you have me on Discord. Discord link is in the description of the video. Live stream, sorry. If you do a random one at the same, hang on 1 second. I will do a random stream this week, possibly, Pork Pie. I'm glad you're well enough now to race again, mate. too long. Night bus is miles away. Back up to 29 seconds. You're not cursed, mate. You're not cursed. I wish the night bus was right now. He's miles away. Just a few slowdowns would be nice. Where is he? Night bus 26, so that's 3 seconds. 25, there he is. It's dropping, so it's like he's almost... Oh no, he's booming up again. 23. Yeah, every time they update Forza, Pork Pie, they decide to put the whole bloody game in. They don't just give you a little update, they make you update the whole bloody game. Another thing Forza seems to do wrong. This is the last. Oh, it could be a new track. It's doubtful though. It's probably to do with their marshalling updates. Oh, night bus, 17 seconds. I took 10 seconds out of you like that. No, not tonight, mate. Sorry, I've got work in the morning, Tam. If I didn't, then yes, that would definitely be happening because I love Bathurst. It's one of my favourite tracks. The night bus had an off. How have I managed to catch him? I'll get you slow down. Right, I've got 2 laps to try and beat him. Right, I think the night bus might have just... See you later, Tam. Thank you for joining us, buddy. Sorry your connection didn't work out. dropped me like a lead balloon.
That's your best sector 2 time so far today. Great stuff.
I think night bus was waiting for me, weren't you, night bus? Cheers, Pork Pie. Great to see you in the stream again, mate. Thank you for dropping by.
That's your fastest lap so far today.
Pretty quick round this track on the night bus. One lap to try and make something happen. It's not a comfortable margin for him at all, 3 to 4 seconds. Look at that, he just manages to pull away there. I wonder if he's got a tune there. Maybe I'm running more downforce, could be anything. As we're coming on to the final lap of the stream, guys, thank you very much for joining me. Oh, he does have a tune. No, so I'm not doing too bad catching up with him for that amount then. I have no idea how to tune. My team's still looking for a racing tuner, so if the night bus is a tuner, there might be a spot for him on TUS if he's interested.
That lap is a new personal best. Good job. Keep pushing.
Night bus, I will talk to you in members chat. Oh, Cerberus. He's got Cerberus's tune. No wonder he's quicker than me on the straight. Just going to say, whatever you do, night bus, don't mess up now. I am right behind you. You know, don't outbrake yourself into the next corner or anything. I'd hate for that to happen and me to beat you. Yeah, just put it out there.
This first sector you've done yet. Great job.
So that's why I'm catching him through the hard stuff, and then on the straights he's just getting the lap time back. Oh, that's me conceding defeat, I think. Caught a bit of grass. bum time that was. Good racing, good racing. Curbs have not been friendly to me today. So, thank you very much for joining me, guys. I've been Muddy Gamer. I am going to try and do something that does the people that have donated, etc. I'm going to try it on the end of this screen, so keep your eyes out. I don't know if it's actually going to work. It's your first time on the channel. Ran out of fuel in the last corner. Oh, mate, how lucky are you? That tune was actually DJ's tune from Snetterton. Mate, it was rapid. Were you slowing down when I was catching you, or was that just you just lapping because you knew I was miles behind? Alright guys, that's it for me tonight. Thank you very much for joining me. I've been Muddy Gamer. If you've enjoyed this, please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe and all that good stuff. And I shall see you in the next one. Right, that said, I'm now just going to try something. I figured out a couple, we could both use some company. Very funny. No worries. Thank you very much everyone for joining me. As I just said, I'm going to try something now. If your name's not on it, I am very apologetic. It's not me, it's down to this algorithm thing. So I'm going to put the end thing up and try and run some credits and see if that gives you guys who've subscribed recently, become members, etc. See if that puts you on there. I'm not sure it will. I don't know. I've got to try it. I can't do that without running the stream. So I hope that you've enjoyed this stream. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Nope, didn't work. Sorry guys. I'll try again next time. See you soon. Take care. Bye bye.